In this last video, I'm going to walk through some of the data and analytics that are captured as students are working through assignments in this financial management MindTap course. Over on your right-hand MindTap doc, you'll see that there's a little person in a green circle. That's the Progress app, and that's where everything will be housed. So all these grades will automatically move to Blackboard in your Blackboard gradebook, but you do have your kind of own classic gradebook when you open this up on the gradebook tab. It'll have the names of the students that are in the course. I can expand and see every single assignment and what my students got as a score. If I turn the edit scores on, I can change these. So let's say, he did a good job. I want to give him, a 3% instead. I can update that and then lock it down so that I don't make any additional changes. You do have the ability to categorize and change the point value for any kinds of assignments to make sure that it matches your syllabi. And when I'm in here, I can also click into specific students to see how they've done on every single assignment inside MindTap right here. In the notes, you'll see if it has a little P, that means that I have it for practice. If it's a graded exercise, it'll have an orange, it'll have a G. And if it's manual grading, so it's something that I have to go in and grade myself, it's not automatically graded, it'll have an M here. So instructors can easily see how these grades are coming in for every single type of assignment. I want to quickly walk into the analytics here. So a neat thing about MindTap is that it is cataloging, the students' grades on particular assignments, but it's also checking out their engagement level. So this is a course that I created as one fake student, and I didn't spend that much time in here, but you'll see when students are in here, if they have different scores, they'll be here on a scatter plot. So if I had 60%, I'd have one student here, I'd have another one there, and when you hover over them, you will see their names as well as their overall grade and can click into them specifically. Inside here, you'll see that while it is on the y-axis showing what percentage they've got on activities, the x-axis is showing them their engagement level for the entire course. So engagement is organized by the amount of time that students have spent in the course, the number of times they've logged in, and the percent of activities that they've accessed. So activities accessed will include practice activities, how many ebook readings they're going into, if there's any videos or any media that the instructor has added, whether they've checked that out, if they're spending time in flashcards, in their notebook, in the study hub. All of those will count as percentage of activities accessed. So you see my students have barely done anything at this point, but these will change and be green, yellow, red, depending on how active they are. Right now it's showing me the entire course, the average of amount of time that students are spending in here. If I do click into a specific student, I'll get more data about them specifically. So compared to the rest of my class, Abby has a high engagement level. Once students are doing more, this would probably be low for this student. The time spent in the course, the number of times that they've logged in, and once students do access activities, you'll also be able to see what kinds of activities they're accessing. So the number of readings versus media, which would be any videos that you add versus homework assignments. You'll see that breakdown right here. And when I go down here, I'll be able to see every single assignment and how the student did on it. So this student, did quickly go into the MBA refresher module pretest. I can give students comments. So if I click into that particular assignment, I can add a comment that will go straight to them. I can edit their score. You also be able to have the ability to change the due date for that particular student. So say that the due date passed for this assignment, but I want to give this particular student a little bit more time. I can click the little calendar here and move that back for them. Once I click into an assignment that does have some completed data in here, I'll be able to see each student in my course, how they've done. So this student did complete it. If I do click into this student, I also have the ability to either delete the attempt or view it. So say, they completely messed up, I want to give them a completely new chance. I can delete the attempt or see what they did. So this is the MBA refresher module pretest. I'll be able to see, the name of each question, the score that the student got. as well as the score possible. So the student got a 0 on almost everything. They did get this one correct, so let me check that out. I can click into that particular question and it will make it available on the screen right here. So if I want to look at it again, I can look at the feedback that the students would have received. I can also see the solutions, and all of that is right here. Let us know if you have any questions about how to organize assignments, check out the gradebook, or the kind of analytics that MindTap will house.